What's going on? We back. Motor City Sports Talk. Double dipping today. Might go for a triple video type of day. Don't forget to join the SoundCloud gang and subscribe to our SoundCloud. We're gonna be uploading, more free agent spotlights with other players as well. We're gonna end up doing probably one of these a day to a certain point, talking about guys that could be with Detroit Lions, even if it's a good fit, not a good fit. More guys that are more of a fit. And today we spotlighting Lamarcus Joyner from the St. Louis Rams, went to Florida State. For my Florida people, I stayed down there for a minute, St. Thomas Aquinas, down there in South Florida. It used to be a powerhouse. Not sure if it still is a high school powerhouse. But don't forget to click that SoundCloud link and join us on with the podcast. We're going to do a lot more of these spotlights that's not going to be on YouTube. So remember, it's important to subscribe there, and a lot more content going to be there. I'm going to start it up tomorrow, uploading probably 2 or 3 free agent spotlights that I'm not going to do on YouTube. Also, if you want to get in on draft talk, me and my boy, who's a Dallas Cowboys fan, we still breaking down film. Right around the combine, we're going to do some draft talk as well. And it's going to be on my other channel. It's called the Boxing Clinic and More, but we do more than boxing, trust me. Don't let the name fool you. We'll do some draft talk, some podcasts, some live streams, some videos we're working up. He's a Cowboys fan, but he's very knowledgeable, football coach as well. And we've been working together for a long time on other things, so it's going to be pretty cool. But Lamarcus Aldridge, he was a Rams, L.A. Ram. I forgot they moved to L.A. Love the helmets now. And he's a safety hybrid slot guy. And we have a safety hybrid slot guy in Quadre Diggs, which I'm going to do a video on him later. But if the Lions don't feel confident in Quadre Diggs, which I don't know why they wouldn't, but if they're looking to add a young guy that got a lot of versatility, they're looking to move on from Killebrew possibly because Tavon Wilson may not come back. Or they're looking to move on from a guy like, Don Carey. I don't think he's still with the team. Or looking at depth for a strong safety in a nickel cornerback position, I think Lamarcus Joyner, is a good option for a good price. He has some injury issues. That's why I said he could spell in. He can be a good depth guy, but he has all Pro Bowl potential. It's just the injuries are killing him. He got excellent ball skills. He's a little undersized at 5'8", similar to Quadre Diggs, who's about 5'9". He got a little long speed, good quickness, exceptional ball skills. He's a ball hawk. He can play man. He can play zone. He's a freakish athlete. He's just a little bit undersized. But this dude, you can get him at a pretty good penny, I believe, on the market. And you can spell him and play him in different roles. You can play him in the nickel. He could play a little bit outside if you need him to. I like versatile players. Let me say that first before I cut myself off. I like versatile players. I like players that can plug in and play more than one position and play it well. And if you can get a guy like this that can plug in and play well, and he's a depth guy, he can play free. I think he can tackle a little bit. He can play strong as well, even though it's not even a free and strong safety league no more. It's a league of matchups and spelling people in where the matchup is good at. And that's what the New England Patriots were always good at. And I'm pretty sure Matt Patricia is going to adopt that. Plug in players week by week where you think they'll be successful and strong at. You see with the Patriots, some guy might be inactive this week. This guy might start, and he might have a big week, but he might not be active the next week. That's what you get sometimes. But Lamarcus Joyner, I've been watching him for a long time, since high school, and I've been a big fan of his. And he has some great moments with the L.A. Rams. And he's a good player, it's just that he's a little bit injury-riddled. I'm not saying that he's going to come in and be the full-time, a playmaker in the DB, the DB messiah. Not saying that, but he's a good guy. If you get him at the right price, then you can plug him in. He can give you what he can give you. He can give you what he got. Situational football. That's what he is. He's a good situational football player. But if he was healthy, I think he could be a Pro Bowler. That's how high I am on him. Playmaker with the ball in his hand. He a ball hawk, quick, straight tackler for 5'8". I mean, he's certified, man. He's certified. Now, I'm high on him. He's just undersized. But I don't have an issue with that because he's a situational football player. And that's not a problem. He's a guy that can play all 4 DB positions. 3, what you want to say. He can play the nickel. He can play outside a little bit. He can play the free. He can play the strong a little bit. He's a good guy. If the Lions brought him on, I absolutely wouldn't be mad. Because he's a baller, and especially at the right price. He's not going to be a guy that's going to play 16 games for you. But what the Lions have, you don't have to have that. you got several guys in the line secondary that can play several different positions. Quinn can play both safety positions. Diggs can play the nickel. He can play safety. Agnew can play inside. He can play the nickel. He probably can play outside a little bit. Joyner can play every DB spot. Tease Tabor can play outside. He can play inside. He can play he eventually probably gonna transition to a safety. Versatility is very key in a championship, type of team. Guys that can play multiple positions have value on every football team. That's why Don Carey still stuck with the Lions for so long. He had value in situational football, and I think Joyner will as well. And if you have any guys you'd like for us to do free agent spotlight on, leave it in the comment section, and I'll get to them if I can. I probably will get to them more than likely, either on the podcast. Remember, hit that podcast SoundCloud link and subscribe. I got some heat coming on there, so don't forget that. And if you want to get the draft talk or other sports talk, if you're into boxing or a lot of other sports talks or politics or current events is going on, click the other channel link, Boxing Clinic, subscribe. And get a lot of traffic there, but I eventually get to every comment I can. And I'm starting to do that with Motor City Sports Talk. And don't forget to follow us at the same name on Facebook. And you know what it is. It's One Pride. And we're going to keep this moving. I'm going to do a video about Quadre Diggs very, very soon. So let me know what y'all think and who y'all like to see the Lions go after.